This NPPL Bitesize applies to Exercise 6 Straight and Level Flight, the method for changing to and maintaining a desired speed. Flying at a predetermined speed is important for navigation, separation in the circuit, or we might be instructed to do so by air traffic control. Different speeds are achieved by a combination of aircraft pitch attitude and power setting. To increase speed, we first increase power. One of the initial effects of increasing power is that the aircraft accelerates over 3 or 4 seconds. As it does so, we apply some forward pressure on the control column to pitch the aircraft down slightly. This allows the aircraft to increase speed without pitching up and climbing. At the desired speed, we check that the power is set so that the VSI is reading 0 and the altimeter needles are steady. We then hold this attitude and trim the aircraft for level flight. Whenever power is increased, the aircraft wants to pitch up and roll and yaw to the left. We have stopped the pitch up effect by applying forward pressure to the stick. We will also need to apply a little more pressure on the right rudder pedal to keep the slip ball in the middle, and a little more right pressure on the control column to maintain wings level. This is the new position to be held for the rudder pedals and pressure required on the stick to maintain wings level and in balance. As we apply this rudder and aileron input, we use the compass and visual reference on the horizon to ensure we maintain on our intended straight track. To reduce speed, we first reduce the power. The aircraft begins to slow down over 3 or 4 seconds. As it slows, begin to apply some back pressure to the control column to pitch the aircraft up slightly. This allows the aircraft to slow without descending. At the desired speed, we again check that we have the power set so that the VSI is reading 0 and the altimeter needles are still steady. We then hold this attitude once again whilst we trim the aircraft. If the power is reduced, the aircraft wants to pitch down, yaw and roll to the right. The back pressure on the control column prevents the pitching down. This time, we need a little more pressure on the left rudder pedal to keep the ball in the middle, and a little left pressure on the control column to maintain wings level. This is the new position to be held for the rudder pedals and pressure required on the stick to maintain wings level and in balance. Again, as we apply this rudder and aileron input, we use the compass and visual reference on the horizon to ensure we are still maintaining our intended straight track. Over time, you will learn to recognize the different attitudes and the engine sound for certain power settings required to maintain level flight for different speeds. The precise power settings and attitude varies very slightly depending on the air density and payload. However, you will be able to achieve most of the speed change instinctively, using the instruments towards the end of the maneuver to fine-tune to your desired speed whilst maintaining level and straight. As you practice, you should aim to achieve 3 things: maintaining a straight track during the power change, a constant level as the aircraft accelerates or decelerates, and finally, being precise on your intended speed.